Almost immediately after the Fed raised the rate on September 22nd, mortgage rates went up further, touching into the 7% plus range as an average in the U.S. We all thought lenders built this in, but the talk about continuing increases really led them to react even more. Here's Brian Waltman, producing branch manager at Embrace Home Loans, to give us a mortgage minute and let us know exactly what's going on in our local market.
The Federal Reserve raised interest rates, and more importantly, after they raised interest rates, they said a few important bullet points. They said they're going to continue to raise rates to the end of this year. They're going to incrementally raise rates in 2023, and they see themselves pulling rates back in 2024. So if you read between the lines, what they're saying is they feel like they're going to have inflation under control by the end of 2023, which means we may see rates start to come down, towards the end of that year or into 2024, which is a great opportunity for people to refinance. The average rate in America right now is a little over 7%. We've got products at Embrace right now that are still hovering around the fives. And the rule of thumb is every 1% the interest rates go up, a buyer loses 10% of their purchasing power. Every little bit matters right now. This is a great opportunity to buy because in a couple of years from now, we're going to be back to a situation where there's going to be limited inventory and there's going to be a lot of home buyers out there. So you deal with the rate now. Of course, make sure you can afford the home. That's the most important part. But the inventory issue is the underlying problem. The interest rates are high, but it does not fix the lack of inventory that we haven't had for the last couple of years. So thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. It's good seeing you as usual.
Brian, you are spot on. Our inventory is so low. In fact, when you see the chart that follows, we have less than a 2-month supply of homes. Couple this with the fact in Basking Ridge last week, we had 56 available homes, and this morning it's down to 44. So inventory is definitely on our side, insulating us from the Fed hikes, but they just keep plugging away. So we will shortly know, was this a trick or was it a treat? Let's go to the numbers. Available homes are once again at an all-time low, keeping demand up as evidenced in the amount of homes that went under contract since the recent rate increase. This can be driven by a desire to cash in before the next hike, as well as a real desire to move to our wonderful towns. But let's not get carried away. The Fed promises to continue rate hikes, and news outlets are predicting a recession. Buyer perception can chip away at mindset. Back in the front seat are location, being well maintained, and pricing right. Buyers are shying away from deferred maintenance, lack of upgrades, and anything that is perceived as an immediate expense. I can help you strike that balance. If you'd like an in-depth report for your town, just use this QR code or visit www.marieyoung.net and click Market Watch. Until the next update, thank you for your time.